Hey guys, welcome back to another video down here in the southwest. We are World of Hope Adventures. To my left in the passenger seat is Quay and behind me is Cody. And we are just leaving Kirkingdale, something like that anyway, and going out to Duck Pool. It's a National Trust place. It's got a beach down there, which I thought would be a really good start to this video. Just kind of might have a little bit of a relaxing exploration before we head out to go find camp for tonight, which we'll take you along to. So here we are, Duck Pool, with, I'm guessing that's what this kind of thing is here. It's this big old freshwater pool right before it flows down onto the beach, but it's high tide almost, and look at those rollers. Absolutely insane out there. This is beautiful. I mean, the only issue is we are getting to be high tide, but I'm loving these creeks that just come down through these pebbles like this. We've been seeing, this is the second one we've seen on this trip, but wow, this is so Duck Pool of all the weird places. But I'm not even going to attempt to get over there. I'll end up getting my feet wet, so we'll stick around over here. Pretty cool place. Well, there's a pretty good sized rock pool over here, so I figure let's go check it out while we can. Don't know what's going to be in it. Is there anything? What are you doing, Cody? Crazy, just sitting here. I'm below the tops of some of these waves that are coming in, and I seem to remember somewhere somebody telling me that waves this size are caused by storms way out in the ocean, and that's how they end up so big here, because there's no wind right now, and these waves are absolutely massive. I mean, comparably anyway. Just nuts. I feel very, very, very small, and it's just nothing but churning waves. Absolutely incredible. Those white horses are starting to charge in towards me, so I think we're gonna make a move back up the beach. This has been incredible. They're just definitely starting to get close, and I suddenly noticed it 2 seconds ago, and they were starting to get churned through rocks that they weren't 10 minutes ago. So I have a question. What is it about kids, or not even kids, adults too, that like to pick up big rocks and throw them in water over and over and over again? I get it. If you're trying to skip rocks, that's talent. You're trying to improve. You're trying to beat somebody else. Or if you're throwing them for dogs, like I do, like a little pebble, and they'll chase it, it'll get them cooled off and playing in the water. But just picking up big rocks and throwing them in the water, I don't get. And I feel like, okay, this may not be as damaging as graffiti or taking something home or stepping on delicate mosses or something like that, but if everybody does it, then that inevitably changes the landscape. So somebody needs to explain this to me. So anyway, back on to our channel. We are heading off to find our camp spot. Well, this is where we're staying. It's not got the best view. Come on, Kai. it's not a bad view. There's another option just up the road that had a much better view actually, but the issue with it was right on the road, and if it was a quieter road I would have said okay, but this, you know, we're kind of on just a track pulled off in a lay-by, but the main road's over there, but it gives them all this freedom so I don't have to watch them where they're going, and I really like that when I'm able to just let them go, be free. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna set up camp here and crack on with some dinner, I think. Well, it might not be the king's dish, but you know what? It's hot, tastes good, good enough for me. Well, that's dinner all done, but we're gonna go for a quick walk to just let the dogs burn off some energy, poop after dinner, and we're in this beautiful area. I think it's either Forestry Commission or part of Exmoor, Moorland. Definitely Forestry Commission. You look at where those trees are planted and also all the cut trees. This is definitely a plantation area. Nice short walk just to get the poops out, as it were. So I think we're gonna kind of call it a day here. We're gonna crawl in the car. I think we'll just watch a movie or something. So we're gonna leave it here, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Cody, come here. Try to put your sweater on. Good morning, guys. We slept impeccably well. We didn't wake up till like 9 o'clock this morning, which is really unusual for us, but as you can see, a bit grey, a bit gloomy today. So I think we're heading to Heartland Quay this morning. I think it's quite a rugged bay, and I know the tide is on the way out, so that'll be a really good time to visit it. Well, here we are at Heartland Quay, absolutely stunning, as has this whole section of coast. Tide is on the way out. The only bad thing is dogs are not allowed down here on this beach, so I've left them up in the car, and it's not the most pleasant of days to be out here. weather's getting worse. We just rounded the corner to this really, really epic arch here. Very similar to what we saw at Blackrock Church. Is it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. So, oh gosh, this is beautiful. Nobody else out here. I find the geology through here just so fascinating because you can see, obviously it's, you know, the slabs are this way and the way it was upheaval, but then we've also got these cracks in this rock right here which are very, very different. So they must have been split by freezing and thawing, I'm guessing. A bunch of caves all the way along there. I'm not going to spend too long here because not that much different from many of the beaches we've seen. So I believe this is a cave right there. We're not going to go check it out, it's a bit too miserable out here. And then the formings of other caves right along here too. But what's nuts is you can see that V shape, how the layers are so vertical, but then they come together in a very different way. Super, super interesting through here. Rock pools are not teeming with much of wildlife or anything like that, and I'm not going to attempt to go over there, not on a day like today when it's cold. The rocks are very slick, and I just don't want to fall into myself. There's no cell phone service down here. Very cool. So the coastal path goes up over that way. We got, again, those different layers going in very different directions to each other. It shows the upheaval and how this was shifted. We have a small waterfall over here, hopefully you guys can hear me, and a couple of caves down below, so those would be really cool to go check out. But right now, I'm not willing to climb all the way down there just to get back up again. It is brutal out here, this wind. Hopefully you guys can hear me. It's just very unpleasant. Alright, I think we're gonna go check out Welcombe Beach. Just down the road, there's supposed to be a pretty decent waterfall there. It's a bit of a rough road though to get there, so hopefully we can manage it. We've got decent clearance on this car. I just watched in the parking lot they were doing some filming for, I'm guessing, van life. They were doing some photos and stuff like that. Always makes me laugh to see some of those, you know, the hashtag van life, making it look all perfect. And as much freedom as it does give you, there are a lot of downsides going along with it too. Well, this gravel track down certainly isn't for the faint of heart or big vehicles. There are no passing places, lots of potholes, very, very narrow. Actually, there's a couple of parking spaces or passing places, but it's National Trust. It does say it has weekend patrols, which is good, but we are just taking it slowly down this road. We'll get there eventually. Well, we've made it to Welcombe, and that was definitely an interesting drive down. But wow, oh my god, look at this geography. Absolutely incredible. Alright, let's go check out this waterfall. I think it's off to our right over here. This is gorgeous. Now we can get down to the sandy bit. I love being able to see the geography of places like this. That's really incredible. Oh wow, there's a cave here too. Holy moly, people. Coming around, start to see the beginning of the water. Oh my god, wow! Oh, that's beautiful. That's incredible. what's really cool about this. So this comes out here, but then it flows right in between these layers of rock, turning into multiple different channels. That is so unique. That is so cool. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. What a place. Lots of water still coming down because of the rain, but man, that is worth the drive. Or unless you're doing the Southwest Coastal Path, definitely come down, check this out. You would totally miss all of this if you stayed up on the coastal path. Oh my gosh, look, you can see the layers, just the point, and that's where they've broken and been worn away on that one. That's incredible. We got more sea caves, small ones, but again, you can see just how those layers have folded over the years, over the thousands and millions of years to turn into, this is vertical, but that's almost horizontal there. Whew. Maybe I should start studying geology or something. This is incredible. What a beautiful place, and I have it all to myself. I think it's pretty much low tide. This is like the one sandy section on this beach. So we're gonna walk out a little bit. It's a bit soft, to be fair. Hopefully I don't sink in it. That would be a very, very bad thing. Yeah, that's definitely soft. Stay up on the rocks. Ooh, it's a bit slippery. Dogs don't seem to be falling into it, but I certainly don't want to get stuck. So you can see even how much Quay's sinking, and she's itty bitty. That's how much her paw is sunk. It's starting to rain again, so we're gonna head back to the car. I think we're gonna make a drive down to Boss Castle, just gonna maybe chill in a pub for the afternoon. Come on. Okay, go load up. Come on, buddy. Come here. Wait. So that's cool. There's a second bit of the waterfall that you can't see from up there, from down below. Get Cody away from the edge. Lay down. I'm tempted to walk over and have a quick look at that. Well, I'm going to put the dogs away because these cliff edges are making me nervous with them, especially Cody. So let's go and have a quick look at the other side. Very cool. Very large stepping stones with very large gaps in between, so even Quay was leaping on that one. Stunning. Wow. Well, you can actually get down to the top of the waterfall too if you so choose. Well worth it, well worth it. Absolutely stunning. It's really cool. You don't see that the first time. At the bottom, looks like we're stuck in a typical Cornish, Welsh, Wyoming traffic jam. We have sheep on the road. Looks like they're getting moved. The way we're going says it might take a while. Only in Cornwall, or Wales, or Wyoming, or anywhere there's sheep, really. Well, the weather just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse. I mean, you can kind of see out the window down to Tintagel. So we're going to go back to Boscastle tomorrow. I'm just going to go spend the afternoon chilling, maybe doing some emails, checking out some food maybe. Alright, we're at the end of the day. We're going to go up to this pub up here and have dinner, but we are now at Trebarwith Strand, which is so different compared to what it was when the first time I was here. If you remember last time we were here, it was low tide. We climbed these rocks, we went over the boulders, and now this sea is absolutely insane. Yeah, I'm standing where those kids are. That's how you get washed off rocks. It's quite terrifying to me to watch. It's crazy to think that down below those waves, hidden all those rocks we climbed over 3 years ago, how much higher that is. I mean, that one rock in the background, just to the middle there, that was a good 30 feet high. Alright, well that's it. That's us done for the day. We're heading to camp. Had a really good meal. Bit pricey for what I got, to be fair, but it was still very enjoyable. So we're heading to camp. But anyway guys, I'm going to leave you here. So as always, take care of yourselves, take care of your mental health, and thanks for watching.